guys, welcome back to my channel. Today my husband and I were going to talk a little bit about the holidays, how much we spend on our kids, different tips that we use to budget our money and to find the best deals for them and to get the best out of our money for them during the holiday season.
What we do is for Christmas is for our two children, Joey and Sam, is we have an envelope for strictly just for Christmas, nothing else. And the envelope is, we put $20 every 2 weeks, because that's the way I get paid, every 2 weeks. So we put $20, which is $40. So we always try to budget for $150 per
child, which actually with the envelope system, by putting $20 every 2 weeks, that's $40 a month, and then for 12 months that's actually $480. So it's way over than we need to spend. But we find that $150 works well. We usually get them like one larger item that may be like $30 to $50, and then the rest are just a ton of little things that they can play with, because over
games, activities, things like that.
Yeah, crafts. Books we try and stay away from. We'll get those like throughout the year at like garage sales, really cheaper at our local library. But we're gonna go through a couple of different tips that we use to really maximize that budget and to try and do our best with getting the most that we can for them. Okay, so the very most important thing to do is set a budget. You want to set an amount aside. You want to have that money in cash. You want to go to the store, get what you need. You want to avoid using those credit cards, because sometimes as parents, and he's a sucker for Sam. He is a sucker for Sam. If Sam comes up to Daddy and says, "Daddy, I want this," I will be the mean one and say no, and he will be the one starting the car, going to Target and getting it for her. And a prime example was, do you remember recently what she wanted? What you went and got her? The Baby Alive doll.
Yes, the doll.
Yeah, she came to me, she wanted, I said, no, wait for Santa, wait for your birthday, save up your money. I always give them those options, and then she went to good old Daddy here.
Because she knows how to say no.
Yeah.
I always say yes.
She knows how to work them. But, yeah, so he ended up taking her to Target, getting her doll. I think it was what, like $19.99?
Something like that.
And she went in a phase with Baby Alive dolls for a while. She had a ton of them, and then she gave them away to one of our neighbors who wanted them. And then she saw some video with some girl playing with a Baby Alive doll and wanted another one. She literally played with that doll for what, an hour, and then the next day we found her in our laundry basket.
It's like she was thrown away.
Yeah, she didn't want anything to do with her. So definitely set a budget, you know, and stick to it. That is the most important part.
Okay, tip number 2 is always pay with cash. Do not use the credit cards. I can't stand the credit cards. She'll tell you just anything. I mean, I don't want to put nothing on a credit card. No. So definitely always pay with cash, and that's why we take the cash out of the bank every 2 weeks and put it in the envelope, so when we're ready to start purchasing things, we already have the cash ready to roll.
And the hardest part is keeping the money in the envelope throughout the months, because things will come up where you just need maybe a $20 bill to finish your grocery budget throughout the week or whatever till next payday. Try and be as diligent as you can to not tip into that money and take it out.
Yes.
Because then you're going to have no money for Christmas, and you're going to, you know, end up either trying to find money somewhere else or use your credit cards. And paying with cash, you really see what you're getting. And when you're in store and you have cash in hand and you're buying these gifts, you're going to be adding them up in your cart. You're going to be, should I get this? Should I maybe put this back? So you're really going to be, you know, making an educated choice on your decision. You're gonna be taking time. You're gonna, rather than a credit card where the money just is kind of like in the air and you don't think about, well, you know.
Yeah, you still gotta pay for it later.
Yeah, you think, oh, I could just get all this stuff because I don't have to pay now, so let's just put it in the cart and we'll worry about it later. Well, that later turns into months and months and months of minimum payments if you can't pay it off, and interest, and it can be stressful when you have credit card issues with your spouse. You definitely don't want to bring that on. And what good is that for getting an extra couple gifts for your kids? Because we feel the more that they get, the more that they want. So there's no like, you know, you can't just like say this is enough for them, because really with kids it's never enough.
It's never enough.
And we have two totally different children, so Joe really never asks for anything, and Sam asks for everything. Yes. So we have to keep it the same for both of them, because Joe, you know, obviously not asking for stuff definitely deserves it, but Sam always wants. So keeping it the same, paying with cash, you know, is the best way to go.
And another quick one is to don't leave it in your drawer. Like, if you have a safe, put it in the safe. It's the best thing.
Keep it out of sight, out of mind.
Whichever spouse likes to, you know, dip into those, just don't give them the combination. You know, just keep it locked.
That's an awesome Number 3 is to start shopping all year round. I mean, you're going to find things on clearance. You're going to find toy deals throughout the year that are really, really good. And you're going to want to take advantage of them. Now, I don't recommend buying everything early on because toward the end of the year, new toys come about and there's new things that kids want. So you don't want to go through all of your budget early on. But if you're getting things, just find a tote and kind of hide them somewhere. Find a designated spot to keep them away so the children don't see them. Shop online. There's great online deals throughout the year. You know, take advantage of that throughout the year. Don't wait till last minute to go ahead and buy everything, because then you're just going to be picking stuff to get for your kids and wrap so that they have gifts. Definitely throughout the year, shopping has worked really well for us.
Yeah, it's definitely much easier. Like, we're not Black Friday type people. I mean, we used to do that stuff, but...
Okay, you could tell me your Black Friday. What was his famous Black Friday purchase? Do you remember your famous Black Friday?
It was a Furby that was like... What was that? That was like the first Furby.
That was the original Furby, and that was at Sears, right? We literally were running through Sears to get a Furby. We were married.
Like
we had no children.
$20 or $25, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I turned around and sold it for like $60.
Yeah, and I mean we didn't have kids.
No. Don't ask me why I wanted it. He wanted to keep it, you know, to see if it would like increase in price. And thank God we sold it when we did. I mean, now they have the newer Furbies. Well, the original one, you know, but that still might have been more.
Yeah, but we have not done Black Friday. No, we do shop online, and you know, you can check Amazon all year round. They have great deals on toys and things, and sometimes in your budget you have extra money, and it's a good time to buy something then, because if that money just sits there, you're gonna go out to eat, you're gonna buy something that you really don't need. At least you're putting it towards the holidays, and you'll feel so much better when Christmas is here.
So another tip would be shopping for stocking stuffers. We do go to the Dollar Tree, and we also go to Five Below for the stocking stuffers. And
for gifts too. Five Below isn't Five Below is really
actually they have quite a bit of good stuff for kids. So
they do have some really good things. Even if you have older kids like teens, they have cool like
T-shirts. They got shirts,
clothing, pajama pants, slippers, cozy socks.
Hats.
They have just like stuff for their room, those sequin pillow things that Sam's so crazy about. Yeah. And toys too, and games. I mean, you can get a game for $5. So it's really good to take advantage of those stores. And for stockings, we love the Dollar Tree because when you are filling a stocking, you don't realize like how much stuff you need to fill a stocking. You just think it's, you know, $10, $15, and it ends up being like $50, which is crazy. So buying things at the Dollar Tree like coloring books, or they even have regular books, or little holiday plushies that you can have that stick out of the stuff, the stocking, just to make it look really festive. Candy,
especially the candy, because that's always a good stocking.
Yeah, we don't like to get a lot of candy, so we got a couple pieces already from the Dollar Tree for their stockings, just to kind of put in there so they have some stuff. But they have really, really crafting supplies, lots of great stocking stuffers at both the Dollar Tree and Five Below. One thing that I like to do as a couponer is to use my app cash as well. Now, I didn't do that this year, but if you are a member of Ibotta or Checkout 51 or Saving Star, we get a lot of cash back from purchases that we make couponing. So it's really cool if, you know, even if you took that money and put it in your holiday envelope. It adds up so much. I mean, you can get hundreds of dollars back from using those apps if you regularly do them and you're diligent with doing them. And it's just extra money that you can use for the holidays. Another great thing is, one year that what I did was I took all of my Target gift cards from the promo deals that I was doing, you know, buy 3, get a $5 Target gift card. And we ended up going into Target, and I had like $250 in $5 gift cards. So it was a little, it was a little rough at checkout. We used them all at one transaction, but it felt so good to go at checkout and just, you know, have it all covered, get the kids what they wanted, and you know, it was actually a lot of fun for us too, you know, which is what the holidays should be. You shouldn't be stressed out about bills after the holidays. Enjoy them before and after. So do a lot of free activities too. Look in your area for different things that they're having. I know our library has free activities. In the subdivision we live in, they have a clubhouse, they do free activities. The town does free activities, so take advantage of those. I mean, even like, we don't even go to the mall and get a picture with Santa anymore. We go to the free activities and we snap our own pic, and that's the way we are.
Yep.
Because you go to the mall and to get like a 5x7 and 2 small pictures, it's like $38.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. There's other ways that you could use that money.
Yeah.
And you'll still get a beautiful picture with Santa, you know, regardless.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that we do as well.
Yeah, and I mean, we're not knocking anybody that likes to go down and go get, you know, their pictures done with Santa and stuff like that. We're not knocking. Just for us, this is what we have to do because we're on a certain budget.
Right.
You know, this is what we're able to afford.
Right. And that it's just the way that we look at our money. And everybody, if you go to the mall, absolutely not. If you love that tradition, stick with it. We don't want to knock anyone. It's just things that have worked for us throughout the years that have, and we love our pictures with Santa. You know, we do have some that we've gotten at the mall when they were little. We started that, and then as they got older, and now they're kind of, you know, on the fence with Santa as they're getting older. So
especially Sam, she doesn't know. She's scared. She's not scared. She don't know what to do.
Right, you know. So even just getting them up to get to Santa or Sam, sometimes she's just like, I don't want to do it. So it's just not worth it. But yeah. Everybody, you know, stick to your traditions. We just want to share what works for us. And another tip that we use is, like, if the kids want something really, really big, like a big item, you know, which maybe we're just not feeling that they need for the holidays, or it's too much for the budget, you know, we'll encourage them to save their money, to really think about what they want, because sometimes they just blurt out things that they want and they don't think about it, and then a week later they don't want it. So if it's something big that they really, really want, we'll encourage them to put money in their bank, save for it, or even, you know, wait and see for their birthday if it's something that they want, because at the holiday time, all of the toy books come in the mail, they come in the papers, and the kids look through them, and I just think they're overwhelmed with so many options and so many toys that they want, that I just want to make sure that we're getting things that they will use and will make them happy as well. So yeah, we just want to wish you all like an amazing holiday season this year. The most important thing is to make beautiful memories that you'll have forever with your family, and not to sweat the little things. Spend a lot of time enjoying Christmas movies, listening to Christmas music, which is already on the radio, so we get it earlier and earlier every year, and not sweating all of, you know, the buying gifts and doing all of that stuff, because I think a lot of times we do that. You know, focusing on making some homemade gifts. I know a lot of you know, we do every year is we have them make a ornament with their picture in there, and then they give them to their aunts, their uncles, their grandma and grandpa, and, you know, all that good stuff. So definitely take time to enjoy the season. And if you guys are interested in seeing more of these videos on how we budget and how we communicate, which communication is the most important when you're budgeting, to talk about your money and not to pretend like it doesn't exist, definitely comment below and let us know what you would like to see. We'd be more than happy to do these little sit-down videos and share what works for us. And maybe you guys can take 1 or 2 things, or maybe you could share 1 or 2 things that we can add into. We're open to hearing anything. So
you're always learning.
We're always still learning as we get older. That is so true. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.